What if I told you we built a garden, but not with land? What if I told you that we could feed families, but not with a grocery store? What if I told you that we could teach sustainability and nutrition with a recycled soda bottle and an app? It sounds impossible, right? But no, it actually is possible. And that's made possible with our new product, NutriBuddy. But taking a step back and quickly overviewing our presentation, we'll quickly start with an introduction, where I'll outline the product and give some general information that you might need to know. We'll move into our model, which is essentially just our physical product realized, before moving into our mechanism, which is essentially describing how the product works. From there, we'll move into the interface and software, which was specifically designed to match this product. From there, we'll conclude. And talking about the problem that we're specifically focusing on, that's going to be SDG Goal 2.4, which is to ensure sustainable and nutritious food production and supply chain. But derived from that statement is our major focus, which is to provide nutritious food and education.
Now, you might think, why is this such a large issue? Well, we just need to go to the statistics to figure out. Only 1 in 10 people get the recommended daily amount of fruits and vegetables. That means 90% of people aren't eating the amount of fruits and vegetables that they should. This is what's leading to the fact that 1 in 3 people globally lack proper nutrition. It's because they have the lack of these nutrient-dense foods within their diet. And almost 300 million tons of plastic are produced annually, with most of it being going to waste. Which is why our product, NutriBuddy, plans to tackle this issue. But how are we actually going to do it?
Here's some information about our flagship product, NutriBuddy itself. Essentially, it has 3 main parts. The first part is a flower pot made from a recycled bottle. The second part is an information label which teaches the buyer about how to plant and take care of the seeds which will be attached, as well as the seeds themselves, which will be turning into a nutritious fruit or vegetable. So here's our production process. What better place to start our production process than a recycling center? There we'll be reducing waste and costs by taking some of the recycled bottles. Then we'll be going to our gardening supplier where we'll be getting quality soil which has been fortified with the proper nutrients and compost to allow the seeds which will be planted inside to grow faster and healthier. Then our product will be coming along with an information label which will be teaching the buyer specifically how to plant and take care of the plant itself. Then will be the seeds itself. The seeds that we have planted agreed on so far is tomatoes, green pepper, and carrots. Then, along with our physical NutriBuddy product itself, we'll be launching an innovative and AI-powered NutriBuddy app, which will be teaching you how exactly to plant these seeds. So all in all, NutriBuddy is our innovative and fun 5-step process to educating the world about nutrition.
Well, who is our target market? Well, our target market will be children between the ages of 8 and 15, as these are the people that will be most intrigued and learn the most from the process of building their or growing their own vegetables. They also need the nutrition from the fruit, as 90% of them don't get enough of that. And Ali will take it away and talk a little bit about how our app will make this fun and interactive.
So this is the homepage of our app, so you can either log in or create an account. So since I have an account, I have to log in. So this is the homepage of our app, so you can either log in or create an account, but since I have an account, I'm just going to log in. So I think I'll have to create an account. So I'll just put my name and then I'll put my email, where my location is Oakville. And then, so once you're in, so you can first either add your plant, and you can quickly just add your plant as, let's name my plant red. I'll say it's a tomato seedling, and my location will be Oakville again. So once you add your plant, so then of course you get your plant card, and then on the top left you get a bunch of AI tips which are based on your location that you put in. So these are a bunch of AI tips, for example, watering advice, soil requirements, pest management, and these are all to take care of your plant. Secondly, we have our information page, which just gives you a bunch of information about how to grow your plant and just general information about our journey. So this is a whole article that you can read by yourself, and this is quick facts that you can also green, then we have our interactive section where you can take a quick quiz to test your knowledge. And then we have our compost calculator to see how much compost you can make from all the food you waste. And then we have more tips. And secondly, we have our seasonal grown guide where you can check in which season are the best plants to grow. So for example, if you were in winter, then these are the plants that you could grow inside. And for example, if you want to go more in depth, then you can read another article there. These are some more facts that you can read. And finally, we have another game just to make this whole process fun for little children. Now we have another shop that you can quickly run through and add to cart any kits that you want to buy. After that, we have a community that you can join and share your progress about your plants and even put on pictures. Finally, we have an AI chatbot that if you have any problems, anything that you want to troubleshoot, you can just put it in and the AI chatbot will give you advice based on it.
So help us make the youth more healthy and make them learn about different fruits and vegetables. Invest in NutriBuddy today.
Thank you.
Questions?
So I'm just wondering, what would be, so if I'm a parent who wants my child to learn how to grow a tomato plant, what's my upfront cost to get started?
So as a customer, we'll be selling these in stores at around $9.99 to start.
And that's for like one.
That's for one plant, yes.
Have you ever heard of a subscription service called Crunch Labs? By Mark Rober, famous YouTuber.
Yeah.
So they basically send kits. You subscribe to them, they send kits, and that's oriented towards robotics to help kids learn about robotics. So have you thought about maybe offering a kind of service like that, where you sort of are sending them regularly, like you can grow this now, or whatever. Here's what your plant is probably going to need now. Have you thought about that as well, like a subscription model instead of like just a la carte? Purchase it?
Yeah, completely. And of course, like our product doesn't end with the one plant you buy. There's endless seeds or plants you could grow, and we do really want to treat it with the app that was made sort of like a game where you are growing and exploring different plants and the different environments that plants are required to grow in. So having the variability and the types of plants you can grow is what we believe sort of gives it that similar edge to Crunch Labs.
I saw that your app sort of suggested something was an indoor plant, but I'm wondering, have you considered, you know, if I'm in a small apartment with very small windows, like are you gonna tell me what conditions I need indoor or outdoor to grow something?
The whole point of the AI is just to give recommendations to help out, and for sure, especially with it being AI, like you can talk to it, give it your situation, and it can provide the best answers. And I think that's really where the edge of our company comes. It just makes it so easy to grow a plant, because even like when I was first thinking about this idea, I was like, I don't know how to grow a plant. Like I'm nervous, I don't know how to do this. But just playing around with the app, playing around with the AI, you quickly figure things out. You're like, hey, what's happening if my leaves are turning yellow? Like what should I do? It'll give a whole analysis. And I think like the AI aspect really just simplifies it, especially for children, so they can ask as many questions as they want, learn as much as they want, and grow a healthy plant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.